Hi guys, a brief introduction to today's video. And so the first video that's on here is the one at Brooklands, and I caught what I think is a thornback ray and a small bream. The thornback ray is quite big, quite spectacular when you see it. It's my first time I've caught one, but it wasn't rehearsed insofar as I was meeting up with a friend to go down there, and before I could even do an introduction, I was onto the thornback ray. So yeah, hence the introduction now. But we didn't stay too long. There was lots of weed, so I decided to leave just about an hour into the turn of the tide, and spend the rest of the time on the pier. So basically I fished there from, what time, 4 o'clock. Yeah, I was down there for about 4:10 this morning, and it was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. See what you think, check out the video. And we're catching, so that's 2 tides I've got in one day, so I'm quite happy and I'm quite lucky at that, and it's a spectacular day in Worthing. It's a bit blowy again, but that's fine. Incoming tide, it's like 2 hours until high tide. As yet there's not a lot of people on this side. There's lots of people on the other side, but yeah, people soaking up the sun down here. Yeah, so once again, one up, one down, squid and black lug. Let's see how we get on. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Good morning guys, and Gary, my mate here, the builder, he's straight into a big ray. Look at the size of that. Isn't that a nice fish? That's a lovely big ray. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Wow.
What is that, a skate?
I think it's a ray. There you go, in comparison to my hand, it's massive. I don't know what it measures or weighs, but it's a big fish. There you go. There you go, guys.
That is big.
So that's the first fish of the day, and we've been down about 40 minutes. And it's one up, one down, squid and black lug. And yeah, here we go. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, so there you go. That's a fair size of fish, and I'm going to chuck him back before he dies. But that was on lug and squid, just down here at Brooklands. Right, I'll be back in a minute guys. This battery's running low. We'll see you in a bit. But it's a couple of pounds I think, I'm not sure, 3-4 pounds, I'm not sure. Oh nice, getting further out. Well done. So Gary hasn't been fishing guys for quite a few years, but he certainly still has the knack. And by the way, he's a good builder. If you want anything done to your house or anything, this man's good at the whole shooting match, and I'm not joking you, I'm not just saying that, even though he's a mate. Anyway, let's see what else we can catch here. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so we've got 3 rods out, and it's all one up, one down, squid and black lug. And we've got the big ray. Well, I really want a sea bass, but I want a lot of things, don't I? But what a beautiful morning. It has been raining, but and I plan to fish this afternoon's tide, but from Worthing Pier, because I haven't been there for quite some time. However, yeah, I've got today and tomorrow off, so it's all looking good. Yeah, there is a wee bit of weed here, but not as bad as it was the last time when I was into the bream with Andy from London Heathrow. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna go. I'll be back in a bit. I'm watching these rods like a hawk, and we'll see you later. Take it easy. So I think Gary's into a fish here, guys. Let's see. Maybe. Well, that's what I thought the last time, you know, it was a bit of weed, but it wasn't. It was that big ray. Yeah, keep pulling it in, mate. Probably lots of weed again, guys. But the tide's on the turn now. Is it? Is on it? Alright, I'll go to the hand screw this in for Gary, guys. I'll be back in a minute. See you in a bit. And here we go again, guys. Another one, just a small black bream. I've managed to put my power bank onto my camera, so yeah, I'm just going to chuck him back. There you go. Gary's still waiting on that big fish, and hopefully he gets it. So I'm just taking the weed off of this thing here, and I'm going to cast out again. So yeah, and there, yeah, look at the sun, look at that. Isn't that amazing? The sunrise, beautiful. There you go, and then Brighton, of course. It's beautiful, absolutely belting. So Gary was down here about 5 o'clock, and he's going to wait to work soon. Anyway, I'm going to wait to bait this up and chuck it out. See you in a bit. Yeah, as you see, guys, a fair bit of weed today. Well, it's a small price to pay, I guess, but it is what it is, you know. But we persevere. So that sun's going away, and the forecast for today is it's rain. However, I'm going to wait to bait this up and chuck it out again. We're a good 45 minutes into the other side of high tide, but still good fun. So that's been a big, I think that's a Thornback ray, is it? And a small bream, but it's all good, yeah. See you in a bit. Gary's enjoying himself, guys. Just a shame he had to go back to work today, but never mind, he's keen. There you go, nice cast. Oh, nice cast, Gary, nice one. There we go. That's all right. Nice one. Yeah, and I've still got my 2 out there, guys. But what a beautiful day it is. I think the forecast rain for most of the day, just showers, light showers, so I can tolerate that. But the sky over there, isn't it? It's beautiful, beautiful. Shoreham Port in the distance, and of course Brighton over there. But yeah, good to see. Anyway, back in a bit. Well, guys, we had an amazing day down here at Brooklands, and we got that big ray, and we had that small bream. It's just a pity, maybe, I don't know, it was real weedy. However, until the next time, I hope you enjoyed the video from me and Gary down here in Brooklands. See you again, yeah, take it easy, bye now. Please subscribe, yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit the button. Yeah, so I'm here waiting on Gary the builder. He's coming down, that's his rod there. I'm not putting it up, he's going to be doing that himself. But then again, he might get waylaid and have to do more jobs today, I don't know. And obviously you got to make the money before you go fishing. But yeah, that seems good. I think we'll hit New Haven and we'll go to Bexhill on Sea in the next few days for sure. Well, it'll be next week, because yeah, it'll be next week. But let's see anyway. Anyway, the big wheel's still going round there. The little Chinese guy at the end, he ain't caught anything as yet. But he's got a bite there on this one, the small rod. There's bites. I don't know if he's tied that off. Hopefully he has. Probably bream. But yeah, I've got a grappler on this one. I've got a rolling bait on that, a rolling lead on that one, just to cover more ground. So the tide in Worthing Pier goes from left to right, and so in theory everything should be going that way. Let's see. Let's wait and see what happens. Yeah. Anyway, back in a bit. So the little Chinese guy here, he's just left his rods. Oh, he's tied them off. But there you go. They're banging away here, so he's obviously got something, probably bream, small bream. But yeah, if he gets a smooth hound, that's it. That rod's gone. 100%. That's it. End of the day. But I'll catch him. I'll catch him when he comes back and tell him. Anyway. As yet for us, there's nothing happening. Well, let's see what happens. There we go. We got a little bite there. But it's probably bream. I would think so. I'll see you in a bit. guys, so the idea being that you should always have like one rod in the water. This one, so it's a flat weight, but it'll go with the tide, so as the tide goes out, if the tide's strong enough, it'll go. That one's a grapple, it'll just stay on the bottom. Obviously, because we're so far out, there's not as much weed. Both rods, one up, one down, both stripped to bait. Yeah, and I got a couple of rattles on this, but it's just small bream, that's what I guess. That's what I think, but as yet there's no mackerel here in Surrey Worthing. But it's all good to see, you know. But there's a few rods out, so between, just on this stretch, I've got 7 rods, plus Gary. Plus Gary's still broken down. I brought a drop net there, just in case we got anything. I wasn't expecting that big ray this morning, so who knows? You know, you never know. Anyway, I'm away to have a coffee and we'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, so there we go, we're banging away here, but that's just small bream. That's all that is, that's small bream. Just nibbling away, biting the bait, stripping the bait in fact, but they're very, very small. But if I get in decent, hopefully I'll get it on film, yeah. Right, back in a bit. I'm not sure we're stuck, guys, or we're into something, but it did bang away. Let's see. Nah.
Nothing there.
Nothing, mate. It's stuck.
Ah. Is there wrecks out there? No, you're out.
Huh? No, it's gone. Got a big hit there, guys. Could have been a ray because it felt like weed, but I doubt it very much. Let's have a look and see what we've got left. Let's see. There's nothing on, it's gone. Whatever it was, it's gone. But mind you, I mean, it's huge bits of squid eye stuck on there. But yeah, whatever it is, it's gone. But it's good to see.
What's that in here? Is this
Back in a bit.
This is cool round here, isn't it?
Yeah, so guys, so Gary's just came from his work and he's putting in another shift with me. If you remember, we were out this morning and there you go, that's just belting away there, that little rod. See it? But that's just bream, that's just baby bream basically, just nibbling away on the bait. And within like 20 minutes that'll be stripped bare. This one had a huge knock, I wound it in but got nothing. But there you go again, it's just pinging away, but there's no point. But it is good to hear and good to see, and it's just a bit of relaxation, and it's a day off my work. But I think Gary's got more success than me because he's just gone straight down. He's holding his rod as opposed to me tying mine off. So you can get mackerel coming under the pier because they are here, they're round about here. And as soon as he gets a bite, he'll strike, and that'll be it. So let's wait and see what happens, guys. Back in a bit. You got one. Just a little, that's okay though, at least you got a little bream, little black bream, because they're stripping my bait. They're stripping my bait. They're stripping the bait off my line, but I'm not catching any. That's good to see, you got one. That's good, man.
Yeah.
Wow, nice, nice. Yeah, so you got one, guys. I guess that's going to be on the table tonight. And Gary's still bouncing that weight and he's squid off the bottom. The guys haven't got anything as yet over there. And me, I'm just standing here getting a suntan, listening to these bells rattle, but there's nothing other than that big hit earlier. I'm going to take them in, bait them up and chuck them out again. See you in a bit. Well, we're well into the turn of the tide, guys, and nothing, lots of bites. The guy at the end caught a little bream. I got a big knock. It could have been another ray when I think about it now. It felt like seaweed. I should have just played it. I should have, but there was no struggle in it, you know. There was no fight, so yeah, it could have been a ray. But I had huge bits of bait on it, and I put another couple of big bits on. So let's just wait and see. Well, I'm going to give this another 40 minutes and then I'm heading out of here because I'm up at 4 in the morning. I'm going to be heading off. As you see, the pier's yeah, busy, lots of people going around. Yeah. Anyway, back in a bit. Well guys, that's it. From me and Gary. Both of us hit a blank on Warden Pier, but we will make up for it tomorrow because we're out and about again. I don't know where we're going to go, so for me and Gaz, take it easy, see you soon. Bye now, bye.